It was almost invisible until a thin red wire betrayed everything. Late Monday evening, beneath the river Nyatike Bridge along the Migori Road, a discovery was made that would instantly throw Migori County into a security lockdown. Hidden under the bridge, along a route President William Ruto was expected to use within hours, lay an improvised explosive device, not a hoax, not a scare tactic, a live explosive.
Saa 6 hivi mchana tulipata report kwamba kwa Samaria Mwema kwamba kuna waya ameona kwa bridge nyekundu ambaye anaona inatoka chini ya mchanga, na tulikuja tukaona ni kweli, tukapata waya inatoka chini ya mchanga kando ya bridge, na hapo tukasemezana na tukaamua tuite wale wanaohusika kuangalia, kaita timu ya bomb disposal na timu ya ATPU from Migori.
This was Nyatike sub-county in Migori County, an area prepared to host the head of state for a high-profile tour tied to the upcoming Pinyi Luo Festival. The president was expected to pass through the route on his way to cultural and heritage sites including Timlich Hoinga, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and later Senya Beach. But before the motorcade could even be planned, the bridge had already become a crime scene. According to Nyatike Sub-County Police Commander Juma Londo, the incident began with an alert civilian. A member of the public noticed something unusual beneath the bridge, what appeared to be a red wire protruding from an object lodged under the structure. That single observation may have prevented a national tragedy. Police were alerted immediately. Within minutes, access to the river Nyatike Bridge was restricted. Traffic along the Migori Road was diverted. Officers moved swiftly, aware of one critical fact. This was not just any road, it was a presidential route. Given the sensitivity of the location and the timing, local police did not take chances. A specialized bomb disposal unit from the Anti-Terrorism Police Unit based in Migori was summoned to the scene. ATPU experts examined the object and confirmed the worst-case scenario. The device was viable. It was a functioning improvised explosive device capable of detonation. The bomb squad carried out a control operation, safely neutralizing and removing the explosive from beneath the bridge. No detonation occurred, no injuries were reported, but the implications were immediate and severe.
Walipokuja wakaona na kuweka mikakati yao vile wanaelewa, wakapata kwamba ilikuwa vilipusi vimewekwa chini kando ya bridge, na wameweza kusitoa kwa utaratibu na imeisha salama.
President Ruto was expected in Nyatike within hours. His itinerary included public events tied to the Pinyi Luo Festival, a major cultural gathering drawing participants from across the Luo community in East Africa, as well as tours of heritage and tourism sites. The Migori Road is not a random stretch of tarmac. It is a strategic route connecting several key locations in the president's schedule. Security sources say the discovery forced an urgent reassessment of the entire visit, even as officials maintained publicly that the president's itinerary remained unchanged. Behind the scenes, however, security was quietly escalated. Following the discovery, security agencies intensified patrols and checks across Migori County. Roadblocks were increased, surveillance were expanded, intelligence teams were activated. Commander Juma Londo confirmed that the investigations are ongoing and that manhunt has been launched to identify those responsible for planting the device.
Lakini tunaomba nahitaji habari ili tupate wale walihusika kuweka kitu kama hii, kwa sababu waliweka na nia mbaya kuumiza wananchi. Tusaidiane tupate ukweli ili sheria ichukue mkondo wake.
So far, no arrests have been made, no group has claimed responsibility, and authorities have not linked the incident to any known organization.
Nimezaliwa katika boma hili. Hii daraja nimezaliwa nimepata kama daraja ilikuwa hapa. Tumekuwa tukitumia kwa mara nyingi sana. Lakini leo tulishtuka tukipata tuwezi vuka tuende ngambo ile kwa sababu kuna vitu zimetegwa hapo kwa daraja tuwezi tukapeta. Hatujafurahia kwa hiyo kitendo ambacho kimefanyika hapa, kwa kuwa tulikuwa tunangoja rais wetu aanze atumie daraja kesho tukimwona akipita hapo, na kwa kuwa kuna vitu zimewekwa hapo hatujafurahia, kwa sababu hata wamama wetu wenye wanafaa kuenda biashara ng'ambo ama au watu wa pikipiki ama wagari wenye wanafaa kuendesha wakipita hapa hawajafanya kazi yao.
In Nyatike, fear spread quickly. Residents expressed concern not just about the presence of an explosive, but about what it signaled. Many questioned how such a device could be planted under a major bridge during a period of heightened security preparations.
Hii jambo ilitendeka kama ni political issue, ikome kabisa. Juu reza nafaa tutembelee this week. Lakini kabla hiyo Wednesday ijafika, tunaomba hii matendo kama haya hatujafurahia.
Hii mambo ikitendeka tena, watu wa China wote Migori wanaenda huko.
Waenda wapige.
Juu hii mambo wanajua vizuri. Hatutuambia hii mambo hawajui. Wanajua hii kitu. Ikifanyika tena, my friend, watu wa China wote waende.
Others worried about the broader implications. If a presidential route could be targeted, what about ordinary civilians using the same infrastructure?
Hii baruti ambayo umetokea hapa sasa hii, tunaweza ongea mambo ya hii baruti. Hii baruti, sisi tunapiga baruti hapa. Hii baruti ni baruti ambayo tofauti na baruti ambayo tunapigaga hapa. Baruti hii ni baruti ya watu wa China ambayo ni inapiganga taps taps yeah.
Tujafurahia sana kwa hii matendo imetendeka hapa kwa siku ya leo. Juu hii daraja ilijengwa kitambo sana. Kwa saa hii kulingana na teknolojia ambayo imefika siku ya hizi, hii daraja ni kidogo. Na pia tunaomba serikali atupee ulinzi vizuri. Juu ukifika usiku huwezi pita hapa saa 2.
Police have urged calm, asking the public to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity, emphasizing that cooperation from residents was key to preventing disaster in the case. Kenya has faced sporadic security threats over the years, particularly in border regions and urban centers. However, incidents involving explosive devices placed along routes associated with presidential movements are rare and treated with the highest level of concern. Security analysts note that even the attempt to plant such a device represents a major breach, regardless of whether detonation occurs. It raises questions about motive. Was this an assassination attempt, a disruption tactic, or a localized act meant to send a message during a high-profile cultural event? For now, police are not speculating publicly. The scene under the River Guche Bridge has been secured. Forensic teams are examining the remnants of the device, tracing materials and reviewing intelligence leads. Investigators are also mapping movements along the bridge in the hours before the discovery, relying heavily on public tips and surveillance data. State sources say President Ruto's visit will proceed, but with enhanced protective measures firmly in place. The Pinyi Luo festival is also expected to go on as planned, yet the shadow cast by the red wire under the bridge remains. This incident is a reminder of how fragile public safety can be and how critical vigilance is. One observant citizen, one exposed wire, and a situation that could have rewritten Kenya's political history was stopped in time. As investigations continue, Migori remains on alert and the nation watches closely for answers. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader Kering, Chebet.